So let's talk the Grammys, you guys. Let's talk the Grammys. I thoroughly enjoyed this Grammys. I don't know, maybe because I had a chance to watch it, or it was entertaining in good and bad ways. How do I do? Oh, okay. It was entertaining in good or bad ways. So let's talk about the pre stuff. I saw this article talking about, it's in Vegas, and like I've been saying for, weeks now, they should have just done it in LA. They're just saying the behind the scenes people, wardrobe stylists and producers and stuff. They're like, we're slinging our dresses through smoky and dirty casinos, and excuse me, it's so nasty in here. And it's Vegas and it's grungy. I'm like, well, that's what y'all get, niggas. That's what y'all get. Anyways, so I was cackling at that information, at that article. But overall, the Grammys to me was pretty entertaining, pretty good. They had, of course, the Grammys always has a diverse. They really diversed it up this year too, in a way. Um, Trevor Noah, he was the host. I don't like Trevor Noah. I don't find him funny. His accent is annoying. He's annoying. At one point, he act like he can read. So I'm like, okay, get you some glasses. It was just a whole lot of what the fuck is going on here with Trevor Noah sometimes. Next card, sweetie, next card, because he was not giving it. Please bring LL Cool J back. I think did they replace LL Cool J and have MC Light doing the announcements? Is that the black oh, I'm sorry, Trevor Noah's black. My bad. Never mind. So let's talk about the wins. Just some of my notes. Gaga, she won one. I thought she was gonna get the sympathy thing for Tony, being having Alzheimer's. I thought she was gonna get the sympathy wins tonight. She didn't. She only got one. They won for, I think it was best traditional R&B. I mean, best traditional pop vocal album, whatever. Her performance. I didn't watch the whole thing, but the last part that I did see. Wait, I kind of didn't watch most of it. From what I saw, it was very, very interesting. She did, I think it was a tribute. It was tribute night. Oh my God, today. She did a tribute to, I was about to say Jasmine, to Tony Bennett and his career. Tony's 90 something with Alzheimer's. He introduced her via video. I wonder how fake some of this stuff with him is at this point. Who's, hey Tony, can you say, hey lady, or whatever you call her, whatever happens, whatever he says. I'm like, how much is that fake or whatever? Because when they did that PBS special, she said at the end, she was he said they were coming on stage together, and he said, hey lady, or whatever. And she was that was the first time he called her name, and she had to keep her composure because he, hasn't called her name or said her name in forever or whatever because of the, Alzheimer's. So I'm like, how much is it him or is it, her? He did not look that great. Even though, he's 92, but still, he's been looking great all up until he turns 90. But anyways, but shout out to them. Shout out to them. People are still Gaga, can you come back? I want to go see Gaga on her Chromatica tour this summer. I want to go see her. Jasmine. Okay, a lot of these people, I do not listen to their music. I'm not a huge fan. It's just not my thing. But for the culture, for the moment, for the love, for the people, I am so happy for them. Jasmine won 2 Grammys this last night. She looked amazing in her black and white print suit, her hair she just looked amazing. She won one before the Grammys, and then she won, I think it was like Best R&B Album, I believe. Shout out to Jasmine. Shout out to her. Everybody is so excited and so happy for her. Olivia Rodrigo, Miss Driver's License. She won a lot. She won a lot of awards. I think maybe like two or three Grammys. It's funny because I don't think Billie Eilish, I don't think she won any this year, but it was sort of like mirroring Billie Eilish's wins. Probably not necessarily like the categories, but like the amount of wins, being young, having this like huge effect on pop culture at the moment, or America at the moment. Excuse me. And I read somewhere, somehow Homegirl owns her masters. I'm gonna have to look into that. On Twitter, they were just like, she owns her masters, Olivia Rodrigo does, and she wrote her entire album. So I'm like, oh, she's setting off her career on the right foot, baby. Kanye West won 2 awards, which is funny because let's talk about the little funny moment. Funny moments. Kanye won 2. Kanye, and the thing about Kanye and the Grammys, I think he quote unquote flushed his Grammy down the toilet and took a picture, and people were like, "You're so disrespectful," and then and then they continue to give him Grammys, which is, well, not give him, but they award him, they vote for him. I'm sure that there's a voting. Everybody's voting. We're going to hope, Mr. Harvey Mason Jr., that everybody is voting and this is not just, sympathy awards or whatever awards. I'm trying to figure out what happened with Cardi B and why she's having like this weird meltdown. It's very confusing. It's just some stuff, it's just too much to keep up with. So I'm just like, I'm kind of intrigued, like what's going on. But Kanye, he won 2, and people were like, y'all keep rewarding this man who disrespects y'all, disrespects the entity of the Grammys. Like, come on, y'all. It's funny. It's funny. Also, who else won? I think he won 2 awards. The Weeknd. I don't know what for. Hold on. Let me look that up right quick. Because I don't remember seeing his name on any list. He's a Canadian singer. Oh, he did. Best melodic rap performance. What? Okay. So The Weeknd, he's had like, The Weeknd pulls The Weeknd eyes pulling a yay with his legal action. So he's like, I'm not putting any more of my songs. I thought this was before. I thought this was before he made that announcement that he submitted his Grammys or whatever the fuck. I heard he has 4 Grammys. Child. I did not know that. They're making it seem like he didn't have any. But he pulled his like, stunt queen moment, being like, I'm not gonna submit my music for Grammys anymore because y'all are unfair. He won. Oh, I forgot the week it was on Lemonade. I'm like, Lemonade. Yeah, he won. Oh, he didn't win 2. He won 1, but he was nominated for. Wait, he's nominated for like featured artists, but he won this one on the featured artist. Okay, I guess the featured artist. Okay. I'm not gonna downplay it. The featured artist is what it is. But he's like, I'm pulling my stuff from the Grammys. Y'all ain't ever gonna get my money again. Fuck y'all. Fuck you. Fuck that. I'm like, oh my goodness. And then he goes and like wins one. And so it's like, that messy stunt queen shit. Nobody cares. Like, I would have pulled my shit out. Like, if I'm saying I'm not gonna, I guess he doesn't have a choice. He didn't have a choice on that one. Yeah, because everything else he was nominated. Oh, okay. Everything else he was nominated was as a featured artist, so and a songwriter. Okay. Anyway, so that's really not really any news, but he still won an award. Let's go to the memoriam part, right? So the memoriam part comes on. We have all these people singing. Oh, let me put that up. And one girl, Cynthia Enrivo, she starts singing "Send in the Clowns." And I'm like, "Send in the Clowns." By the way, Patti LaBelle does a fantastic "Send in the Clowns." And I was just like, I'm here for it. Wait, where did it go? Nope. I go to Twitter. So I'm like, why the fuck are they singing "Send in the Clowns"? Because they first started off like this, "I'll always remember you" love type song, which was okay. And then they started singing "Send in the Clowns." And I'm like, "Send in the fucking clowns. Grammys, what y'all doing?" And then somebody was saying that thank you so much to Jules0107 on Twitter. She said, I believe they were all Sondheim songs. I don't know this person, this composer or whatever, because he passed away this year. It was poignant. Thank you so much for telling me, because I was very confused and very concerned. Oh, so they were singing all of these songs by the man, and let me side note it real quick. So the Foo Fighters, they were supposed to perform, but their drummer passed away from drugs, it seems like, at this point in South America. So they gave the drummer a whole 30-second 30-second video celebration moment. And I'm like, don't nobody come with this white man. If y'all get to the memorial moment and keep it going on, because y'all ain't got all the black people that died in music up here anyways, because I did not see LaShawn Pace, and I damn sure didn't see Tracy Braxton, who had 2 albums out. LaShawn Pace, a Grammy-nominated gospel singer with her sisters, the Pace sisters. I looked that up, yes. The Grammys, y'all fucked up. Gonna give this white man, a 30-second clip, but can't even put LaShawn Pace up. Y'all know y'all got some editing teams. She didn't just die yesterday. She died a couple weeks ago at this point. Or maybe it was last week. That was wrong. She better be in the next year. Even though she died this year. You know what? Let me calm down. But that wasn't right. Anyways, Sonic. They won, Record of the Year and Song of the Year. Now, the man who did Song of the Year, he also, DMile88, 85, which is his Instagram name. I don't know his full name. He won, I guess he produced he produced and probably wrote. Produced and probably wrote both Silk Sonic song and her HER, her Oscar-winning that was last year. Original song, right? She won the Oscar. Yeah, she won the Oscar last year. So I found that very cool information. He won Song of the Year, or Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Record. I don't know, whichever one it is. And then last year he won the Oscar, or joint Oscar, or whatever, which is so cool. But the Silk Sonic, they won 3 Grammys or something like that. Record of the Year, Song of the Year. For I Leave the Door Open. Yeah, the cocaine was strong last night with them. It was obvious, I mean, it wasn't obvious. It's fun. If it's funny jokes. Until they're not jokes. Shout out to Anderson .Paak and his wig, which is still trending on Twitter. His Ike Turner wig. Shout out to Bruno Mars. Nobody cares. I'm not a big fan of Silk Sonic. I could care less. Anyways, John Baptiste. He won Clown of the Year. No, he won like 4 or 5 Grammys last night, including the big one, which is Album of the Year. I and him and everybody else did not see that coming. I was like, what? How did he win Best Album of the Year? That came out of nowhere. I mean, the Grammys really threw us for a loop last night. All right, baby. Y'all threw us for a loop. Shout out to the Grammys. Album of the Year, Song of the Year, John Baptiste. He did his little Freedom performance. I'm not gonna lie, it was borderline annoying, but it looked pretty interesting. It looked pretty solid. It looked pretty okay. It was just like, he goes into very like camp, and I'm just like, I can't take it. It's just too much. And the song, like I said, when I heard that song, like I literally heard like 30 seconds of that song and I had to turn it off because I'm like, this shit is annoying. This shit is like clownery. He looks like a clown. But somebody likes it. And congratulations to him, though. Congratulations to him. Oh my gosh, I was so excited for this moment, right? Doja Cat and SZA, they won Best Pop Duo for So Cool. Oh no. I think it's like Kiss Me Now. I think that's what the song is called. That is so cool. Congratulations to Doja and SZA. Especially Doja. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a fan of some of these people, some of the artists, but it's a moment when you can get a Grammy. And now it's like I wrote down all of the rap girls got all of the recent rap girls have Grammys. Doja, Cardi, Megan, all of them. That's so cool. I found that so fucking amazing. Shout out to the Grammys for doing that one, because I did not see that coming. What a wonderful time. I don't like Doja's personality. I don't like Doja's quirky, corny, comedic attributes that she has. It's not my favorite. Yeah. Okay, so let's go into a moment I loved the Megan and Dua presenting Best New Artist. That was such a cute ass moment. Them in Versace doing like sort of mimicking Mariah and Whitney at the MTV Awards in the late 90s. That was so cute. I loved it. It came out well. It looked amazing. They both looked so great. They even had Donatella pop up on the stage. They're like, let me fix you up. Let me fix you up. Oh my gosh. That's probably one of the highlight moments. They both did amazing on that part. I loved it. Even though the people on Twitter, they're like, Mariah and whatever did it, but it's like, can we have some fun? That was some innocent, cute fun. Can't we just be nice? Carrie Underwood. I did not know Carrie Underwood was performing, and because I'm trying to figure out why didn't anybody tweet I think she's on Instagram, but she's on Twitter too. Like, why didn't anybody say anything? Carrie, my Underwood girl, I love you. Why didn't anybody say anything? Unfortunately, she did not. Oh, she performed Ghost Story with the Hercules woman at the end. The Hercules woman choir. It sounded really good. I feel like it just didn't translate as well it does on the record. But it was a good moment. After Bieber and his after Bieber and his off-key ass leather booty, that booty was sitting high. Bieber off-key. Okay, so wait, let me take a second. Okay, Grammys 2022, right? That's where we at. Justin Bieber tried to do this thing where the black people do excellently. The black people, they can turn from this genre to that genre effortlessly. He tried to do this, piano, gospel, acoustic, break it down now type thing for his song Peaches. And then you go into the piano version into the piano acoustic version into the original version or the dance version or whatever. He tried to do that. His voice kept cracking. He couldn't find the note. He was trying to feel the spirit, and the spirit just wasn't latching on. And I was just like, "Ooh, this does not sound good or look good." Justin, he wants to be a nigger. It's so bad. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. Oh well, I guess that's just where we're at. Between that performance and then BTS performance with Butter, them off-key heifers, it's like 18 of them. They're all singing off-key on the same note, trying to hit the same note. It just wasn't killing it. So then we have, Carrie Underwood come on. It was a little bit, refreshing. An actual singer. Carrie Underwood, she said, I want to sound like how I sound on the records. I don't want y'all coming to my shows being like, who was that? So she's like, she does stuff to keep her body in shape, to keep her voice in shape, to make sure she can, when she's recording, I can hit this note, I can hit that note, and it's accessible to me because this is my livelihood and I don't want people talking about me. Like how I'm talking about Justin Bieber. Okay. So the performance, it was good overall, but I don't think it just translated that well. Sometimes music, or to me, sometimes music doesn't the actual music doesn't translate or sound like the record. So it was a little bit off. I don't think people were really feeling it. It seemed like people weren't really feeling it. But it's Carrie Underwood. She's the goddess. She's the queen of country music. I did not know her album. Or maybe I do, and I just totally forgot. I probably totally forgot that her gospel album got nominated for Best Roots Gospel Album, and I was like, okay. But it won. It won the Grammy. So congratulations to Carrie. She told us this morning, that's her favorite album that she's ever done. And she's so proud of that album. And congratulations. I thought if I didn't love you, I'd be good by now. I thought that I had won because they were like, she already won one already. This I love the having, the how do you say it? The people that help the singers get together, whether it's the touring manager or, the assistant. I love that they had those people asking or introducing them. And when the lady was like, I want to introduce Carrie, she didn't say Carrie's name at all. We waited so long for Carrie. It was practically at the end of the show. So I was ready to go. But I really enjoyed the show. Carrie, she won the Grammy. I'm totally blank. She won the Grammy. Congratulations to Carrie. Unfortunately, If I Didn't Love You didn't win. I'm so sad. I was very shocked at this grassroots album. That's what you call it. It was a grassroots banjo, piano, lack of soul. I mean, it was all that album. My gift. She could have kept it and given it. But anyways, you got to do what you got to do as an artist. last but not least, we have to give it up to CeCe Winans. Give it up, y'all. CeCe won, I think it was like Best Gospel Album, and then there was like 2 different, I think, singles that won Grammys. She won 3 Grammys last night. And the gospel out. Like, oh my goodness. Congratulations, CeCe. CeCe and BB, I think they're going up against Mary J on Easter. Mary on Easter for Verses, which is really cool. CeCe also was featured on, what was the song they did? Dun, 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 dun. What was the song they did? Whatever. CeCe was also featured on Carrie Underwood's grassroots winning, Grammy winning album, which is so cool. So it's like, what, 4 Grammys-ish if they do decide to give her a Grammy for that one. My God, today. Can we talk about the fashion? Let's end it with the fashion. The fashion was not the best. Let's go with the bad. Carrie Underwood, you did horrible. I don't know who the fuck told you to put that giant Cinderella beige brown shit on. Because that was not cute, sweetie. That was not cute. It's still not cute. I don't know why they put you in that. Like, Carrie Underwood, she's been having like this fantastic, like, sexy, red carpet for the last like 3 or 4 red carpets, and then this one happened. It was like, okay, girl, that season is over because I don't know what the fuck this is. Oh, we gotta pray for her. Pray for a stylist. Okay, so then there's like this other theme going on at the Grammys where you wear former people's clothing or something inspired by. And Lil Nas, he was on the worst dress list for me. Little Nasty Nas. Oh, Great Is Thy Faithfulness. That's what the song is called. Which is winning Dove Awards and all kinds of stuff. All right now. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is. Okay, anyways. Little Nas. I think he wore something inspired by Kim K's Balmain outfit. I mean, it was okay, but it just so reminded me of his Met Gala costume last year or in 2019, one of those. So I was just like, I'm not feeling it. Justin Bieber in his oversized suit. Y'all really let these people come out of the house looking like clowns and then they get on the fashion list and y'all praise them and I couldn't do it. Megan Thee Stallion, hands down. Oh, there was like this Lady Gaga one. This one drag queen wore her David Bowie year costume, that blue coat. And then it seemed like some kind of like journalist wore Beyonce's after party costume from last year. So yeah, that whole like, what did I write down? Whatever that shit is. The whole like let's watch it. Let's what's it called? Rewear stuff over. What the fuck is that? Megan Thee Stallion in her leopard. She looked amazing. She looked sick. She looked amazing. Hands down, best dressed. Tiffany Haddish, pretty good. I like SZA's costume. I mean her outfit. It was pretty good. It was okay. I'll just put it down because I don't have much on the good fashion list. This is just like a quick one. Lady Gaga, she looked really good. Simple with, you know, a little edge to it. She had her jazz wig on, so, you know, she was there to do, she was on a mission. She wasn't there to do any games. Uh, yeah, so shout out to that. I think that's all I have to say. Oh, I can't wait till this trend of the women's fashion where they're wearing like undergarments. Or you can see like the undergarment. I think what's her name? Doja wore something similar. Doja, Kelly Rowland, sort of Michelle Williams. This is what I was talking about last week with like I didn't like Destiny Child Oscars fashion, like because they kept doing this trend where, you know, you wear like this like undergarment and then it's like a sheer bottom, that's like a sort of like a sheer skirt. And I'm like, that shit is so fucking ugly. Nobody wants to see you naked like that. It just wasn't popping like it was popping. Oh, somebody who did really good at the pre-Grammys show, or the pre-Grammy party or something like that, was Chloe Bailey. I think that's her name, from Chloe and Halle. Chloe looked great. She took the dreads out, hair popping. I loved it. I'm here for it. She looked really great. But yeah, that's what I was talking about like the last time with Destiny's Child, last week with Destiny's Child, that they, and like Michelle did like sort of, you know, the classier church version, you know, Michelle. But hers, you know, it's just like this trend that's going on where they wear like Kelly's look like a bathing suit, and then like a sheer skirt. That's what I meant. And I can't wait till that trend is over because it's ugly. I think that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for listening to the Dare Show podcast. What did you think about the Grammys? Like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed the show. Shout out to all the winners. I think it was a very diverse amount of winners. We had, you know, Doja, CeCe Winans won a lot. A black man for like this R&B soul album won best album of the year. Mr. John Baptiste. I don't think it's a P in it. I think it's Baptiste. Doja and SZA, all the Grammy rappers won. That's such a great, amazing moment. Grammys do better about LaShawn because that wasn't cute. On that note, I thank you so much for listening to the Dare Show podcast. I am everywhere. I am on Spotify Music. I am on Apple Podcast. I'm on Google. I'm on YouTube. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. You don't have to share the video. You don't even have to like the video. Just leave a comment. And thank you so much for listening.